Jerry, obviously a very difficult evening for you and your team. How can you assess this evening's result?
Difficult because it's something that we didn't expect, obviously. I mean, off the back of what I said was probably our best team performance on Saturday all round. It just wasn't the goals, it wasn't the individual ability, it was a team effort, and I felt as if we were excellent Saturday. And ironically, we started the game on the front foot. First 15 minutes, we were in the ascendancy. It looked like a matter of time, really. There was a lot of half chances, should have scored if hit the bar. And then when the goal goes in, we fold, and that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one because there's no reasoning behind it. We're trying to think about it now, straight after the game, but your mind's clouded by it, really, because it's a combination of two things. We were extremely poor tonight, but Weston were extremely good, I thought. So you have to give some credit to the opposition. I thought they were excellent. But the things that they threw at us, we spoke about a lot. We knew, i.e. the first goal, we knew that Humphreys would get on the ball and hit big diagonals into our right-back area. We got it wrong with our positional sense. And we knew that our players are rolling off the side, and we didn't deal with it enough. We didn't deal with it well enough. They defended their 18-yard box better than us. We didn't defend the 18-yard box, cut open way too easily, and we didn't double up, we didn't communicate. So however good the younger boys were in wide areas for a Saturday, I'm not blaming them by no means. We have two fullbacks behind who've got lots of experience. We should be tucking them in, we should be talking about their body shape, being hard to beat, but that's right through the board. I'm just using that as an example. And obviously we make a lot of mistakes in the game as well, so got to take it on the chin, and then we have to come up with a game plan for Thursday in training first. What do? Do we show it back? Do we draw a line under it? And that's something we'll have to weigh up over the next couple of days.
It surprised you. You said rightly the first 15 minutes belonged to us, really. Weston got a well-worked goal to take the lead, and really the confidence went through them, and it didn't for us when recently, last season, we've come back from games so often.
We even spoke about at half-time at 2-0. We spoke about, look, we've done this before. We did it against Dartford away from home. And I really didn't expect what was dished up. And we can talk about tactics and shapes and systems, and we've tried to play around with it and trying to put a bit more pressure on their back four to stop them building the rhythm, but we didn't defend well enough in 1v1s. We didn't cover enough. We didn't create enough 2v1s in our favour defensively, and they pulled us about all over the place. So yeah, it's not a nice feeling because I haven't been on the end of one of these, and what we need to do is really analyse it and decide whether we want to show the players it. That's the biggest thing. What we don't want to do is completely destroy them mentally, because that's going to be the challenge now. Physically, it's physical stuff. People recover. They have to eat right and rest and sleep. But it's the mental scoring off the back of this, because I feel rocked from it and shocked. But the only thing we know is to get back on and go to work and try and prepare a team for Eastbourne, because there always is a next game, and there is another game. We're still 4 points in a season after 3 games, and it's important we show right reaction on Saturday.
Got worse, of course, in the second half. Ben Morgan hobbled off. He had a collision with Marlon Jackson. What's the latest with him?
Yeah, he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. His ankle's blown up, so he rocked it, sort of stuck in the turf and went over. So that's the first diagnosis tonight from Lee. He said that it's definitely going to be a couple of weeks. So we just got to get on with that. But yeah, more importantly is that team performance out there. We never expected that as a group, and we felt, like I say, Saturday we felt wonderful after the game, during the game, really solid, and coming into this, everyone was really confident. But that shook us, and yeah, we're gonna have to dig deep and find some solutions and answers to that somewhere. And the only way you do it is going back to work, isn't it? You can't. What do? Do you go and sulk, or do you stick your chest out, put your shoulders back, and say, right, on to the next one? And if we go and get a result down at Eastbourne, it'd be a good start, an okay start, and that's fine. And what we've had to listen to tonight is people paid their money. There's 1,400 people in here tonight, and we haven't dished up a good enough display. And that's fine. If it's football, then that's fine. You've got every right to say what you want to say, but I will reiterate, if it's personal, it's a bit silly. You don't need to be doing that.
Yeah, completely unnecessary. The players you've got out there, it's going to be the same personnel, of course, for Saturday against an Eastbourne side who can chop and change. I think they made 6 changes for the Monday game, and at least you've got cover defensively with Jack Button, but it's just a case of lifting the players.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay with the numbers, Mark. We're okay with our squad. There's no problem with that at all. You saw tonight we had a full bench. we had to use it. But it's picking the right ones for Saturday. Yeah, like you say, there'll be a combination of which of the ones are struggling with confidence after one game, and which of the ones we know are fresh to go into it and play whatever system we decide. As I said, you can talk systems till you're blue in the face, but you need better aggression, better recovery runs, better blocks, better doubling up, better communication, and all these things I'm talking about are pretty basic in the game of football, but we didn't have that tonight at all. So we need to pick a team that brings all that, because without that you can't put in a team performance, and that's why we were left wanting tonight. We didn't, and that's really, really, I know we've lost games before, and you're going to lose games of football, but it's the manner of how you lose them, and tonight wasn't good enough, and what will ensure is we don't get that again, because that can't happen. We can't concede goals that easily. And the boys know it. Listen, they're not bad characters. They're down there now, and they're absolutely distraught of what they've thrown up for us, and we're all part of it. I'm the front of it because I'm the manager. I pick the team, and I'll take all that. It's not a problem. As I said, on football stuff, that's not a problem whatsoever. But my job now, alongside Jim, is to go and work out what went wrong, how we deliver it back to the players, and how we can come up with a game plan and a performance. More importantly, we just need a performance now down at Eastbourne.
I know it's difficult doing these after games, so thank you very much for fronting up, and we'll see you down at Eastbourne.
No problem.
Cheers.